see everybody can look at me right now, and I'm working on camera. And the wind is making it difficult to hear myself, but hopefully you all can. And there is the view of our field and our teams. Just to walk out, just a slight technical delay, but don't sweat it. We've got all the game action here live. And for everybody tuning in, that's going to do it for now. And thanks for joining me on YouTube Live. First try for us at the Real Jfc television network. Found Mark Ushak's away, and I'm getting some comments back about live chat. How do we do that? We've got 6 people viewing. Just went live. Let's game on. So start our timer here. Make sure we've got a clock. Real JFC is attacking the corner here. Not sure if I want to. Everybody can. This technical difficulty stuff, but if you can hear me, you'll hear me say that Real's moved the ball forward. They've got a corner. It's the first attack of the play of the game so far. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit, get some action. Ball's in, it's short, it's a tough ball to handle, but it's going back into the box, and Sotilo clears. Braden Short, who charges up into the play and kind of overruns it, unfortunately, but that's all right. Sotilo gets it going forward. Nick Ushak plays a long ball back. Matt Marino comes out and just clears it out of trouble. Smart play, and we're underway. So the ball's out of play on an adjacent field, and we've got a parent run over to get that for us. In the meantime, I can do some intros here. This is day 2, or the second leg of our National League trip. Day 1 of our second leg. For everybody who's been paying attention, we were in North Carolina in early December. A couple of our games, out of a 4-game set, we played 2, won 2, convincingly had a great showing, and weather took a turn for the worse, and the rest of our games got canceled. So the National League folks reformatted the entire brackets, and we're now in the second leg in Las Vegas playing Sotilo, and we've got 3 games here. Sotilo from California, and this is as Andrew Kitch makes a run at the ball, loses possession. Sotilo brings the ball to the back and plays a long ball in. Charlie Kitch with a header out into an unmarked middle. Sotilo with some possession here, mainly single-person player possession, not a lot of passing. There's a drop to a very large outside back. Ball's in, and they knew the player striker was going to be there, so it looks like they've got a spot up 10. Ball drops back wide, and it's in. Matt Marino comes out and makes a huge save, an enormous save on what was a terrific ball through. Maybe took a deflection on the way into the striker, but the striker got off a great shot from a great position, and Matt came up enormous. So hopefully Matt can keep that up if he's kept under pressure. Wind's coming really hard across the field, so I'm not sure who can hear the wind. Hopefully you can hear me a little better. But this kick is in the direction of the wind. It's cleared back out. Sotilo player has it under control. Looks like Cade intercepts the ball. He's doing some work to get it out. Drops it off to Joey Sino, who clears it out, but not all the way. And we still have a call for a handball. The referee saw it, was all over it. Sotilo parents rightly called it out, and the ref saw the play and said, no, not a handball. So anyway, we've got a Sotilo throw here on the near side. Braden header right to a Sotilo player who seems to be in all the spots where we want the ball. Ball's through to Charlie Kitch, who has a hard time handling it. Looks like Thomas gets his first touch on the ball to Andrew Kitch, who plays it wide, and looks like maybe if Real can keep in this kind of a shape, they'll get into the way they like to play. So Joey Sino, Beast, gets the ball forward, and that gets over to Cade. We still have numbers forward. Cade turns it over on an errant pass to a back, and now Sotilo's in possession, maybe trying to counter. Andrew Kitch takes the ball off to Cade, to Felipe, to Tyler, to Cade. Ball's on the far side. It looks like they've got 2v2 out there, and that's Andrew Kitch battling 1v2. He wins the ball. He's in place. He's got a ball to Cade, who thought he was going to, and I'm calling that's Andrew Kitch, and I think perhaps it was Thomas or somebody else, but visual across the field and in the camera are causing me a little difficulty. Sotilo gets the ball wide this side. They play the ball forward. Nick intercepts, plays back to Matt Marino. We've seen this drill many times to Charlie Kitch, who looks to be open, and he's going to play a short to Andrew Kitch, and he does not get the ball to Thomas, but he does prevent a big issue, and Real is in the back. Looks like that ball is going to end up a corner kick, and it is not. Matt Marino picks it up, and he's going to roll out to Thomas, who has a hard time putting the ball on the ground, but does get it away from trouble. And Real's here. They've got to move. Braden's wide. He's got a 1v1. Real boys in the play. There's Kenson to the corner. One of his first touches. Beautiful heel back. Braden's through. He's in the box to a Real player. And nobody can get on the end of it. So Sotilo definitely defending there. But they get the ball out of play. So good for a Real throw. Braden throws it in. Angus, again, the wind is going to be difficult on those balls in the air. Angus's touch just goes out of bounds. We've got a Sotilo throw. So I hope everybody's doing okay out there. I do see 26 little faces on this YouTube stream, so that's kind of cool. And I got a thumbs up, so it's okay. And now I can get back to the play here. And Sotilo's got a nice little move and a long ball to the corner. We'll see who's got the wheels. Charlie Kitch is going to run him right out of bounds, and does. Clears it for a Sotilo throw. So the Real backs are covering for each other like they always have. Throw comes in, gets bounced around. Braden tries to clear it out. The wind takes it right out of bounds. That's going to be a tough clearance on this side. I guess I can go through the lineups here across the back. Matt Marino in goal. We've already seen his good stuff with a big save. And also in the back are Braden on the right, Nick Ushak and Charlie Kitch in the middle, Joey Sino on the left. Midfielders are Andrew Kitch, Thomas, Napoli, and Felipe Fernandez. And our forwards are Tyler Davidson, Angus Kenson, and Kay McGrath. And Sotilo with a ball in play. And that is the kind of opportunity that they will definitely want to make better. And we cannot continue to allow. But shot goes over the top. Safe play for Matt Marino. Looking around to see if somebody's going to get the ball for him. And looks like we've got a civilian over there who's going to throw a ball in for us. Oh, here comes the ball to play. And here comes the original ball back in play. All right, so we got Matt Marino's kick coming out. I think the ball was on. I got a great kick. And a Sotilo header, but it goes right to Thomas Napoli, whose first touch gets away from him, and now he's under some pressure. He gets away. Well done, Thomas. Releases to Charlie, who finds Joey Sino wide open on the left. Sees Cade wide. Plays it back into the middle, Charlie. And that's a ball off the chest, and the Sotilo folks are going to be looking for handballs for the rest of this game. There's no doubt about that. Sotilo gets the ball out of the back, and they play a long one in. They've got that chip to the corner, and I think we're going to have some complaining and a yellow card. So their number 10 probably letting the ref know that he's seeing the handball calls a little differently, and not sure if there's a mandatory substitution rule here. I don't think so, but we do have some substitution rules to pay attention to. Players that leave the game in a half are not, I think he was probably, I just had somebody ask what was the card for, probably giving the ref an earful about the non-hand calls, I'm guessing. So back to the substitution rules. If a player leaves during the half, they're not permitted to re-enter in that half. If a player leaves in the first, they can come back in the second half. That's a uneventful ball. Matt Marino picked it up before it went out of bounds, put it on the ground, and Real is looking to play it out. And the balls out are not getting to Real midfielders consistently enough. We do have White. I'd like to see a little possession, but it's not happening soon enough here for us. So we do have a possession going right here. Real can get forward, but unfortunately it's a turnover in the offensive third. So they've got the ball forward, but it's not staying forward. At least it hasn't been yet. Although Sotilo clears to Andrew Kitch, who sees Cade in the middle, and Cade's going to turn with a head of steam, and we'll see if he can get the ball in. Maybe a shot on goal, and a goalkeeper save. So Sotilo's first goalkeeper action is a save on a lefty from Cade from about the penalty spot left. Punt out, a couple of Real shirts on it. Over Andrew Kitch, Charlie plays the ball wide, but it's a Andrew Kitch tracking back defensively on that ball to the corner. So we got a Sotilo throw, they get the ball into the middle, and they definitely have a system too. Well done, guys. So Real, as my mentor Mark Ushak would say, dispossesses Sotilo on that play. Braden Short bring the ball forward, sees a runner. The runner's through. Cade with a gorgeous run. Braden with an even more perfect ball, and it gets loose from Cade. Sotilo's back in defense and just flips it out of bounds. That's going to be Real's second. Let's see if we can make something of this one. I think we hear John encouraging Cade to shoot, not to cut, not to keep possession there, rather get a shot. We're in there. Let's put one on. So we've got a corner, two guys lined up for the short. May not be on. The short is on. So we've got Angus puts it in, and we've got shirts. Real gets a touch on the ball. Sotilo with a clear, and Sotilo with a nice little touch, but Real will take possession of that one. Move it around the back. Sino's wide open over there. We'll see if we can get the ball forward. Nope, bringing it back. Ball's wide to Cade, who's wide open in space, and he sees the long ball to Braden, who's in the corner all by himself, and there's three guys in the box. The ball's in, and we need a shot. Who's going to take it? Cade finds somebody wide open, and we need to shoot, boys. Let's put one on goal. Andrew Kitch, the ball pops out. He doesn't bring it down, but Thomas plays it. Sotilo picks it up. Sotilo finds an open player, and they've got numbers forward in a 2v2. Come third player. Nick Ushak going to chase it down, but the wind's behind that one, and it is going to go out of play. Nick with a big throw to Andrew Kitch, and Andrew plays it wide to Thomas, and even wider to Joey, who's got acres of space down the left side, and he is going to make the most of it. We've got 4 white shirts attacking 5 black shirts. Andrew Kitch fills in the middle, and a very difficult long bouncing ball with some pace on it that he just couldn't bring down, but Cade gets the loose ball, and now he's in the corner with a 1v2. Where's his help? Where's his help? And he's going to play it back to Braden. Smart. Braden's going to put one in. He sees a shirt in there, and that ball's going to reach the goalkeeper. That's all right, Braden. Sotilo rolls it out, and they're going to play down the right side. Real gets a foot on that, preventing anything dangerous, and then Real gets possession, and Sotilo knocks it out of bounds. Real throw. And we've got a Sotilo trip. Real brings the ball wide, Andrew pitch wide to Braden. Finds Cade again, he's got one on his back. He turns through and he's got a head of steam here. He's going to get to the near post to get the ball in. He does, the ball goes in. The Sotilo player deflects it. Sotilo gets possession in the back here, and they're going to try to build it out, but they cannot. And Realis now seems like they've got a little more confidence there in the middle of the field to step up and win balls. They do. A ball to Felipe, who gets it wide to Sino, and Sino's got 4 guys in the box, and here comes the ball, and we'll see if we can get on the end of this one. The goalkeeper comes out and makes a terrific save on what would have definitely been a sitter for Angus. Nice ball, Joey Sino. All right, a little more pressure on the goalkeeper, little more momentum. The field position game has shifted. Real's going to get a lot more attacking play. Seems like they settled in a good bit. Hopefully everybody's happy with the broadcast. I can't hear myself other than what I'm saying. I can't hear how the broadcast is going, and hopefully you can see okay. But still got some people watching, so I'll stay on it. This ball pops up, and it's a jump ball, and yeah, understandably the ref calls a Real infraction on that one. And Sotilo just steps up and bangs it forward, and I don't know if that's quite the game plan, but I suspect from the last few plays where they did have a long ball option, they went for it. And we're doing our Real thing, and there's a good turn by Tyler. Felipe back to Tyler, to Andrew Kitch, who's got a little space and gets around his first player and finds Joey, who's got Cade wide, and the 2 guys are going to go at their 2 defenders, and we'll see if they can get the ball forward. Cade, does he get it back to Joey? He does not, but he keeps that ball inbound. I don't know if the ref called a throw or a foul on Cade, just trying to get around a guy. Looks like that ball's going to be on the ground. That's all right, we'll take that foul. It was a jump ball, by the way. I am seeing some group me commentary. As long as our viewers don't see it, but as long as our viewers don't see it, keep that group me commentary on, so I know how it's going. That's about the only feedback I've got. And so far, so good. So Sotilo gets the ball back in play, and it rolls wide with the wind in their backs, rolls right out of bounds. So Real makes a quick counter, and unfortunately the throw comes off Angus Sotilo, and it looks like it was off Sotilo for a Real throw. So we're 18 minutes in here according to my game clock, and that is a laser ball by Angus in, and a good header, but could not get it down enough onto the goal to make it an effective shot. But really love the effort. Had it laser every so often, and there was a good spot for it because Joey was on the far post, ready. The ball just got a little taller than Joey. Anyway. Back to the play here. Sotilo's got the ball's bouncing around, blowing in the wind. They're forward into their offensive third, and Braden intercepts the ball beautifully. He's got his head up, and there's a Sotilo tackle, and the ref's all over it. Saw it coming. That's a soccer player right there. Sotilo lost the ball. He wanted it back. Good for him. Well done, Braden, for winning in the first place, holding your ground, and the ref for doing his job and making the right call. Ball's out to Angus, lays it off to Tyler, who 19 steps in front of. 19, a Sotilo player, is bringing the ball forward. Andrew steps up to contest him. Plays it wider again to Joey Sino, and there's a little hand battle going on over there. But Joey gets the turn, plays it out to Cade, who finds Andrew Kitch and is definitely under pressure, who finds Cade again, who's got tons of room in the middle of the field. We'll see if he can play his players on side here. He's still moving, and he's got no help. And here comes Thomas filling up, who's going to see Joey wide, or is that Felipe wide? And Felipe does step offside. Everybody saw it, including our assistant ref over here, who was Johnny on the spot. But good move forward, Cade, to relieve some pressure. That's a long run. Kept possession, found Thomas. Thomas saw the far ball, which would have put Felipe in on goal. There's no doubt about it. But I think the wind held it up, and Felipe stepped offside. That's all right. We're back to play here. Sotilo, another from a deep ball, gets through Charlie Kitch, who recovers his ground and finds Thomas. And then number 5 steps in front of Thomas, wins back the ball. And Sotilo plays it forward again. They have possession at the top of the 18. If they work, they're going to get a shot. Nick steps up just in the nick of time to prevent a shot, and Nick is on him. We've got our coverage. Everybody's got a man. The ball's in. Runner's on. Matt Marino comes out and makes easy work of that one. That was into the wind. That's going to be a tough ball to get across the face of the goal. So Matt sees the throw out, and it does not get where it was supposed to. Tyler comes in, but the Sotilo player. Ball's flying in. There's another loose ball. Finds Angus, who's got one on his back. A player facing Tyler. Tyler finds, he does not find him. Sotilo wins the possession, and now we've got Andrew Kitch on defense, and Braden picks up that little tackle. I think the ref saw Andrew Kitch with the hand on the back, and he's going to his pocket, and he gives Andrew Kitch a card, maybe for something else. I don't know if the ref's got the right guy, but cards are even now. 1 yellow to each of the center mids. Over there, number 10 and number 11. I didn't really see the foul there, and there didn't appear to be any kind of talk. We've got a substitution coming on here. Can't quite see who that is just yet. I think that's Noah Pollock coming in for Tyler. Got somebody asking about the card. Andrew got the card. I think the referee was pointing in a couple different players, both with ones and ones and 1 zeros. I don't think he gave both cards. Hey, assistant ref, do you know if there were 2 yellows there or just 1? Just 1. Thank you. Yeah, just 1. I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Kitch. Sotilo looks like they've got a set piece here, plays it short, and Noah Pollock reads the run. Plays it long to Angus, who's got a 1v2 and helpers. He's got to find the helper, and he can't find the helper. He had runners. That's something Angus will come back and watch on film. And coach will make sure to point out a way to play that one better. Sotilo down the other end here. Ball coming through. Nick intercepts the first one. Andrew Kitch intercepts the second. Felipe with the ball. Cade comes hard off his shin. Thomas steps up. It looks like for about the last minute or two, Real is reading the passing lane, which is a really nice development. Hopefully that continues. We've got a lot of pressure here. Nick very calmly plays to Thomas, who sees it wide. Braden sees the long ball to Angus. He's onside according to the ref. And we've got 1 guy in the box and a couple sprinters. A perfect drop to Cade, who's going to get it in. I think Cade's first touch led him astray there, and he plays a long ball diagonal back to Andrew Kitch, who's ready to take the guy on. He gets past 1, and he gets past the second. Patented Andrew Kitch end line run. Ball's in, and there's a goal. It is not a goal. That does not get into the goal, unfortunately. It looked pretty good from here. Nice play by Real. Now we've got Sotilo charging very hard the other way. We've got a ball to the corner 17. Does he get it in? He does. To a player who's open, but he can't bring it down. And Joey Sino and all the other Real boys are back to recover and win back possession. And we get the ball out of trouble. And we will reset, get ourselves under control. and hopefully force another turnover. It looked like maybe we had one there. Angus has got to get back, and he does. He's got possession. Well done, Angus, and he's got help too. Looks like an opportunity here. Cade's got Noah Pollock wide. He sees Andrew Kitch, but he doesn't hit him. Got to take a little more care on the ball there. Thomas is staunch defensively. Nothing for 19. And 19 does win a little stumbled ball back, and he's going to make a move, and he's going to earn a shot, which he takes, but it's right at Matt Marino. Looks like 19's a little gassed after all that activity, so there's probably a hole somewhere in the field, and maybe we can capitalize on it. If Andrew Kitch turns it forward, he does. Looking for a runner. It's not on. Felipe and Noah can't hit it, but Felipe wins a loose ball. Aaron Sotilo touch. Can Felipe get the ball into the middle? At least get a corner out of it? At least get something? Can't. Sotilo closes down. It's a 1v2. I guess maybe in a situation like that, you just got to bang the ball. Sotilo's still trying to play. Cade wins it back, finds Andrew Kitch. Sotilo's sat way back now. Looks like they're resting on this one. Real can get set up in some shape and move the ball around a little bit. Andrew Kitch coming on strong, and he either doesn't hear it or is just not aware. It's a little bit of both, but a Sotilo turnover, a Real turnover, a Sotilo turnover, and now Real has the ball back pretty much where we wanted it in the first place. So, and Angus has a lot of room over here. We'll see if he can get one of the three guys in the box. That's an early cross, and Sotilo gets to the ball, plays it back out for a corner kick, third or fourth. I'm losing track here, but we've got a pretty good game so far. Even in terms of chances, I would say. In the second half of this first half, we've had more Real possession. Like to see some more Real shots. Somebody's asking the score. I think that's probably a good time for me to chime in. So it is 0-0. We've got another substitution here. Ryan Koldanek is going to give Felipe a breather. So it's nice to have Ryan back on the team and on the field. Welcome back, Ryan. So he's in for a corner. Let's see if Ryan can be just the magic we're looking for to get on the board here. Just for the record, we're up to 35 viewers, so that's a good thing. And there's another one of those jump balls that I was talking about. Player's up, keeper's out, gets enough of a punch on it, and I'm not sure what the referee's calling there, but he's not letting them play that ball. It's not a common, easy soccer play, right? So it's not going to look pretty, but I didn't see a foul. I'm not sure if he's a little closer than me, so we'll give that to him. Yeah. Got 28 minutes in, approximately. 40-minute halves. There's another wind ball, and a great header won by Ryan. Finds Cade, and another beautiful through ball. Can it get through to Andrew Kitch? Andrew finds Cade, and another run, and players, and the ref is not in position really to call that trip, which looked like a good save, but Real puts another cross in. And now Sotilo's got three going forward on our four backs, and they're working that set piece into the corner, relieve some pressure, get the ball at the other end of the field. So Sotilo's got the ball deep, and a pass is a little off the mark, but that's close enough to trouble. Matt Marino comes out, reads the ball, flows perfectly into his capable arms, and here we go. Real back out the left side. Joey Sino's bringing the ball forward. Finds Cade with a turn, who finds Ryan, who finds Andrew Kitch in some space, who steps over, and he's got a gap and an advantage. And he's going to play Angus wide, who should put a laser across. And there it is. And where's our shirts? The ball gets a little air under it and flies long, but that's okay. We've got a Real throw, more possession over there. We're going to have a Real throw. Throw into Andrew Kitch, who finds Ryan, who puts the ball early in, and at the goalkeeper, who steps out and does his best impression of Matt Marino. He throws quick, and there's the run to the winger. Nick Ushak lets it roll right out of bounds. Smart play, very smart. Quick throw into Charlie Kitch, who's got a little room, probably a few options. He chooses to go back to Nick, who's going to play along to Angus, who... that ref is cleats up from behind. I think it's a hard thing for him to spot, but we've got a substitution. He's calling cleats up. I think they're talking about it. Okay. Hey, look, that's the kind of call that should go both ways, so we'll see. All right, we've got a Sotilo throw from just inside the half, inside the left touchline, and it's just a floated in ball, and Ryan Kaldanik steps up and wins a header, and it comes out very awkwardly. And Real is putting their guys under pressure. That's Sotilo knocks it out of bounds under good pressure from Noah Pollock. Well done, Noah. Noah and Angus, and Andrew Kitch looks like he wants it there. A little confusion around who's going to make the throw, and perfectly letting the defense get set up. So maybe next time a little earlier. What do you say, guys? There's a ball in. Nice little turn by Angus. Andrew Kitch tries to beat him. Doesn't beat him, but does get the ball wide to Thomas, who finds Ryan and under pressure plays it through. Beautiful ball in to Nick Ushak, who keeps possession, and Angus, who's offside. I'm not sure if the offside was there or maybe earlier. So Nick Ushak has moved forward. Got Lincoln in the back here with Braden, Charlie, and Joey Sino. And on the offsides, we've got a Sotilo kick while they're substituting here. About 32 minutes into play. Sotilo's bringing in a couple of subs for about the last 8-9 minutes. So we'll see what comes out here. So there's gonna be Charlie and Lincoln holding down the middle of the field in the back, and Nick Ushak is gonna get forward. Good stick by Charlie Kitch, and Nick turns on that closing speed and forces a ball in an errant bunch of kicks. This ball goes out of bounds for a Sotilo throw. So up front we've got Kenton, Noah Pollock, and Andrew Kitch, or maybe it's Nick Ushak on the far side, and Andrew Kitch is playing a 10 there. Ryan's under a lot of pressure, finds Thomas in pressure, and both of them work their way out of it.
Let's go, Blue!
That's a Sotilo steal. Andrew Kitch works his way back. Noah Pollock cuts off a passing lane. Number 10 on the ball, number 19 on the ball, plays it through, and that ball somehow gets through. I'm not sure if that ref's going to call a corner. He does on a suspected Real flicked header. So we've got a Sotilo corner. This will be wind aided. Hopefully y'all can see it okay. Hopefully there's nothing to see. All right, everybody's set. Ball's ready, and it looks like a set piece. A short comes through, 2 step overs, neither of which connect or result in a shot on goal. And we've got a counter with Noah Pollock racing the ball out of the back, but can't get it forward to Angus or any of our strikers. So Sotilo gets the ball back forward. Joey Sino turns it over, and we've got no call on what could have been a trip, and is still playing the ball under pressure, and that's going to be a Real goal kick. Matt's looking around for the short. It'll show. Sotilo seems to be playing for the short. plays a long ball through. Ryan gets a touch. Real gets possession here with Joey, or it's not possession. Sotilo gets the possession back. Pollock puts a guy on his feet. We've got an overlapping runner here that Noah picks up nicely. And then Noah sees a runner, and a little confusion on who's going to chase. Neither Andrew nor Angus are really in a good spot, but it gives Real a chance to get forward, get set up defensively, and look to keep the possession, or rather keep the ball down in this end. Noah, can they win the ball back? They do not, but Sotilo still can't get it out. Goes back to the goalkeeper, which is going to be a tough one, into the wind over there. And there's Ryan, who plays it to Andrew Kitch, who gonna want to shoot, and he can't get the shot off, but he's going to keep touching the ball. Angus has it wide. Players in the box, definitely going to look to get the ball across. There's the touch. Get a corner kick or a touch or something out of it. Ball comes in. Sotilo cuts it short of the goal, and then they've got an outlet ball, and looks like they'll be countering with maybe 6 minutes to go. Runners forward, ball's forward. Lincoln steps through. Ref puts the whistle in his pocket on that and lets Sotilo play. Ref's calling. We hear our guys calling for subs. And Andrew Kitch is going to get a breather. Andrew Kitch will get a breather at the end of this half. About 5 minutes to go. Luke Carey's going to step in here. Say hello, Luke. So Sotilo with a throw, relatively deep down here on this left side. We had moments of very nice possession throughout this half, for both sides even. Early, Sotilo had possession while Real was getting its legs, and 20 minutes in, it looked like Real was keeping the ball at the Sotilo end with possession and shape and some shots on goal, corner kicks, but it's gotten a little sloppy, and now we've got a Sotilo ball forward. Ball comes in. Lincoln plays it short but not out, and Kenson finds the ball but can't clear it, and was looking for an outlet. Maybe rather than it could have been a time to hold that one and keep a body on his back. Sotilo's got two defenders on. Real last touch and a whistle, and I'm not sure what the whistle's for, but ref is definitely calling it close. Doesn't appear to be a fan of physical play. And I have a feeling these are two physical teams. So we've got a very dangerous, not quite a corner kick, but a very dangerous ball with about 3 minutes to go in this half. And we'll see how Real defends. They're set. They don't have their big header in. They've got guys who are capable. It's a nice ball in. Shot on goal. Matt Marino makes a save, or it comes. Matt had it covered, and it was not touched, and it bounces out of bounds. No sweat. So Matt had it covered, but he could also tell that he didn't have to touch it. Let the crossbar do its job.
I'd like to our viewing public at home to understand that there's a very unruly California team that are willing the refs to make calls for them.
Where are they?
All right here.
Oh, I hear them, yeah. I thought maybe there was somebody. Well, I have these in too. I can hear. I wasn't sure if there was somebody down here. Now we've got a very strong wind. Sotilo's facing right into this wind. But they've got another shot on goal on what appears to be another foul. And we had a little commentary from a Real parent that the Sotilo folks are definitely vocal and definitely giving the ref an earful. Not sure if he's complying, but it does sure seem like Sotilo's had quite a few calls that go their way in the last couple of minutes. So we'll see what comes of this play. everybody's going to take their time on this one. The ref is burning clock, making sure everybody's set. But I would expect a team like this to have a good set piece. And it might be as simple as a shot, and it is, and Matt Marino parries it away, and all we need to do is ensure that there isn't a follow-up, and there isn't. There's a shot that gets blocked away, and I think it's safe to say that we've withstood, Real that is, has withstood the best Sotilo and the referees have had to give us this half. So we'll see what comes of, we're in the 49th minute, 40th minute rather, 40th minute. Got to win ahead, just get the ball up the field. We still don't win the ball in the middle of the field there. We're going to have to do something there. Ball still look like they're trying to come in. Definitely got a handball there.
Hurry up.
Got another one, another free kick. So we've got yet another dangerous corner kick-like free kick. Sotilo plays it across, a lot of Real shirts there. Angus with a header out, not completely cleared. We've got to close that loose ball and look to get it out of trouble. Joey Sino, Sotilo plays it from the ground. Luke plays it on his feet, gets the ball out of trouble. We've got to throw in with virtually no clock left. We're in added time here. Ref's looking at his watch. I don't know, from the way things have gone, he probably calls it. And that is the half. So we've had a pretty exciting half. We've had a lot of calls against Real there at the very end, the last 5 to 8 minutes. Real had a bunch of chances, a couple shot opportunities that weren't taken, and plenty for Coach to talk about at halftime, which he's going to do. And I'm going to recharge my batteries here, sign off for a second, and I hope everybody tunes back in for our second half.